Had to do a restart. Apologize for that, but we are going now with the midday moment. At least if you're in Central Time Zone, this would be midday. We're working on that. I think we're a little closer to midday than we were on the last of these, and we are hopefully back with the live streaming. Hopefully tomorrow morning, Lord willing, we'll be back with the morning moment. And today, of course, we do have the midday moment. And here in a little bit, we'll post the Monday with the Messiah video. I had some different things I had thought about doing with this brief live stream that I want to get going on a regular basis during what they call the weekdays, Monday through Friday. But it occurred to me, we are starting off what they call the work week. Now, the week begins on the Lord's Day. The first day of the week is on, a Sunday, or as I prefer to call it, the Lord's Day, Sunday being the English name for it. I don't think it has to be viewed as somehow pagan or that sort of thing, as some suggest with that name. But we are starting the work week, the days in which people are going to be at work and, kind of getting that active part of their week going. And instead of taking a moment to say there's this thing that is not right and this thing that is not right, and we do need to deal with the things that's not right, and here's what Scripture says, we need to be shaped by Scripture, and that includes dealing with the negative. It'd be good for us to remember what it is we're supposed to be about. The word Christian, if you claim to be a Christian, you're claiming to be a disciple. You're claiming to be a disciple of Christ. That is the most literal definition we can give to that term Christian. Some have said, well, it means little Christ. No, that's actually a folk etymology for the word. When you look at it in context in Acts 11:26, and you understand what that I-A-N ending meant, of course, in Greek, spelled out in English, should be I-A-N-O-S. That ending indicates affiliation with, support of, that sort of thing. And in context there, talking about being a disciple of the Christ. If you're claiming that, then you really have one job this week. In fact, I'm reminded of a scene from my favorite show, which I think has gotten some unnecessary hate and some unjust and unfair criticism, but I'll deal with that in another video. On The Chosen, there is a scene that is... It's not something from Scripture, but it's definitely based on scriptural principles, in which the Apostle Matthew is talking to Gaius, who is a Roman, a preemie. I think he's that rank by that point in the show. And Matthew talks about having all sorts of different worries and concerns that sometimes he'll wake up with and things, but he remembers that day he has one thing to do, and that's follow him. Great scene, great thought, scriptural thought. Because, the principle of Luke 23, that we deny ourselves and take up our cross, what? Daily. And follow him. So every day, you already have laid out for you what you need to do. I already have laid out what I need to do today. Follow Jesus. Now, the practical implications of that will vary from day to day. The principles upon which we base it will not vary. But yeah, the practical implications, you'll have different activities, different things you need to deal with during the day. But your focus, the main thing you need to be doing, it's really just one thing. Follow him. Thanks for being with me today. Lord willing, there will be a Monday with the Messiah video posted here in a little bit. Don't have an exact time frame on that just yet, but we hopefully are back with the videos, and at some point I will explain what happened to stop posting. If you see how I think I'm still a little bit swollen on this side of my nose, that there's a story behind that. It's just kind of a silly thing that happened. But anyways, we'll get to that in the future. You have a great day. Lord willing, be with you here soon for Monday with the Messiah. Shalom.